Hey, welcome to Graphic Policy Television GPTV. Right in my hands is Waller versus Wildstorm, Book 2, oversized black label book. We did a review of the first one. I kind of want to go through all these because I think it's actually really intriguing. So it's written by Spencer Ackerman, Evan Narcisse, Jesús Merino is the artist, Vicente Cifuentes does inks on a few pages, Michael Atiyeh is the colorist, Dave Sharpe letter. Short version of this is it is the 1980s, kind of towards the end of the Cold War, and the question is what direction is the world going to go? And Waller, Amanda Waller, who is a lowly member of Checkmate, and she is working her way to shape the world. Kind of standing in her way is Jackson King, who is the Armored Battalion of Stormwatch, or at least used to. Who is now an inspector general with Checkmate and kind of has come across Waller's machinations. So the first issue kind of was setting things up. This one's really intriguing issue in that there's not a lot of action, and it's very much what I'll call like character-driven play. A lot of the issue is just King and Waller in a room debating back and forth about kind of their vision of the world and their vision of Checkmate. And for that, I think it's really, really interesting. This isn't the spandex-driven, action-driven story. This is really a political thriller about one person who has stepped beyond her role and is manipulating things to be the way she wants and driving the world in a possible dangerous direction while someone is attempting to stand in her way and hold her accountable. It's really kind of intriguing, especially with Spencer Ackerman, who is a national security expert. What this kind of gets you to start thinking about when it comes to the Cold War and post-Cold War and our world currently, as to everyone jockeying for position and control. And I think Ackerman is kind of mirroring that in some ways. And if you dig deeper, there's definitely some parallels and I'd say veiled references to maybe some real world people or events. So yeah, I think in that way it's really, really interesting. I mean, the basic short version of this is the Cold War is over. What is the new order and what is the world going to be driven by? If it's not going to be this precipice of a war, what is the next thing to profit off of? And I think that's kind of what Waller's getting at, who's going to control where the world goes. And I remember the 80s, and that was in the early 90s, and that was a big question. And it's a question that we are paying for today. People got it very wrong as to where it was all going and who would be the next masters of the universe. The art, I think, is pretty solid. It's a really interesting story in that there's not a lot of action. So this is very much about two people, as I said, staring at each other across a table. So it's very much driven by facial expressions, body language. You can see right there Waller with her look, and then kind of some of the debate here. And that's all we're going to show. So I mean, it's pretty key is like the body language, the facial expressions, and I think the comic does a very good job of nailing all that. I said in my written review, to me, this really would be an excellent play, like two people sitting on a stage going back and forth, and that's what this issue kind of feels like to me. It's solid in that way. So very intriguing, very interesting, and I can't wait to read more and see where the series goes. You can go get it out in comic shops now. We've got a link beneath this video. Put in your zip code to tell the comic shops near you. No shop, no problem. We do have some links where you can purchase your own. There'll be affiliate links, so to get a small percentage. By doing that, you'll support our site, so thank you for that. If you're into comics, you can check us out every single day at graphicpolicy.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, TikTok, Mastodon, all at Graphic Policy, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep reading those comics, and keep it geeky. Hey, thanks for watching the previous video from Graphic Policy Television. Just by watching, you help support our site. Thank you so much. Now, if you're watching these videos, you probably care about geeky things like movies, television, comic books, toys, games, video games. you name it. You can go and subscribe right now to our YouTube channel to stay in touch and catch all the new videos, or check out our website at graphicpolicy.com. There's a nice link on this end of the video. But as always, thank you for watching. Keep on rocking and keep it geeky.